Cancer. I'm starting your reading over, but I'm going to leave the spread out because I feel like the spread is very significant and I didn't get to cover it, but I have just been talking. I've been channeling a lot. We're still under the full moon, so my intuition is heightened and I'm more so like channeling. What I was talking to you guys about, I'm going to try to reel it in because sometimes I get off on a tangent and it lasts too long. So I did a vlog post where I kind of explain something that I've realized recently and changes I'm going to make due to that realization and, you know, what I hope to manifest from those changes. If you want to check that out, you can. I talk about social media and the way that I was using social media and how this is bringing negative energy to me. And for some reason, I feel the need to talk to you guys about our words and manifesting through our words. Because I get here with what's coming out for you, Cancer, is that you are attracting a partner. You are manifesting a divine relationship. But you have to be conscious that your counterpart, your feminine, your masculine, they're a co-creator with you. So be careful of the energy that you're putting out because you don't want that to be mirrored back by your counterpart. If you want to be in a relationship with your counterpart, don't try to make them jealous because you think that that will get their attention. Because what you're going to do is put it in their head that you don't want a commitment, you want to date around. And so they are going to mirror that back to you in withdrawing and taking that as you're not interested in a commitment. So don't allow your pride or fear or self-sabotage to sabotage something that you want to manifest for yourself. Focus on what you do want to grow. For some of you, sunflowers are significant. The fall time is significant for you. Something happened in the fall. Sunflowers are significant. Somebody with blonde hair that wears it in a braid. Also, like the woods. I know that's random, but for some of you, something happened during the fall where something kind of negative happened. It might have happened between you and this person. Something happened during the fall that, I don't want to say took you to a lower timeline, but you manifested like the opposite of what you really wanted to manifest because of something that happened. It might have been like a misunderstanding or somebody intentionally trying to cause drama. You have a tendency here, Cancer, to try to find the like catch in something. You're not allowing good things to come into your life because you're always looking for something that's going to go wrong. And you're manifesting something going wrong because you are seeking it. I mean, like a easy, you know, example of this. Somebody that's been cheated on a lot, so they just assume that they're going to get cheated on again. So they have a potential partner that they really like, but they don't trust that partner and they go snooping. And when they snoop, they find something to justify this cheating fear, but it's not the reality. Like assuming that your person was cheating on you, the person that you thought they were cheating with is like their best friend that's in a relationship with somebody else that you didn't know about, but you just like assumed from like, you get what I'm saying? You have a tendency to assume the worst because I know somebody that says this to me a lot. Every time I kind of correct her, not trying to correct her, but every time I hear her speaking negative thoughts, negative manifestations, I always tell her, don't talk about yourself like that. Don't talk about what you want to manifest. You know, if you want to manifest love, why are you constantly saying that I'm never going to be in a relationship? I'm never going to find the one. I'm never going to get married. I'm never going to find anybody. Why are you speaking the opposite of what you want? Because the universe is mirroring that back to you. Because even if you do manifest somebody into your physical, you have it in your head that I'm unlovable, no one's going to want to be with me long term. So then you start playing games with that person because you don't want to get hurt, or you want to, be the one that leaves first. When this person was never going to leave you to begin with, you're just not giving them a fair chance because you're not allowing yourself to just expect good things. What would happen, Cancer, if you just expected something good to happen rather than something bad? And that does open you up to getting hurt. But it opens you up to good things too. You have to risk getting hurt. You can't avoid getting hurt. You can't avoid heartbreak in life. You really can't. I'm a professional tarot reader. If I could avoid anything negative happening to me, I would have. Stuff that I don't want to happen to me happens to me because you can't live your life trying to predict when the next disaster is going to happen and to stop it from happening, because disasters are going to happen. That's a part of life. The only way that you can avoid disaster is to become a bubble boy and be in a bubble and never leave your home. And I have also attempted this and it has not worked. So you're going to get hurt. You're going to get hurt. Yes, you're going to get hurt putting yourself out there. And you even being in a connection, there are going to be times that you could be in the best relationship in the world. There are going to be times where you just have bad days. And when you're in a mood and your partner's in a mood and you just don't get along that day. And and there will be times that you're going to feel like they don't want me, they don't want to be with me, especially if you have trauma like that. And the thing is if that partner is a good partner for you, they would understand your trauma and they would recognize when you need extra attention. And part of that comes with opening your heart up and communicating. If you don't tell somebody that you're experiencing anxiety when it comes to the relationship and you're not trying to, treat them bad, you're just a little anxious right now and need some space, it's putting yourself out there, even explaining that to somebody. But the alternative is that they assume that you don't want them. They assume that you're not interested and they move on, So part of this is trying to focus on the more positive, but also being aware that you're co-creating. So if you want to create a partnership where there's trust and commitment and loyalty, don't assume the worst about your partner and cut them off. Don't assume that somebody is sneaking and lying and cheating because you've experienced that in the past. And also don't assume people can read your mind. If you haven't told this person that you want a commitment and you don't even have to have a conversation with somebody. But if you are consistently communicating with them every day, you are going on dates, you're courting somebody. If you are courting an individual, some people believe in dating multiple people. They believe in, they're just always going to date multiple people. And some people they're polyamorous, that's how they are. Some people are going to continue to date multiple people until you tell them that you want a commitment. Some people are going to be committed to one person during the courting. Some people commit when you're talking to somebody. But what's not fair is to make assumptions about the other person and punish them. If I tell you that I don't want a commitment right now, but I want to hang out, I can't punish you later because you're going on a date with somebody else. Because I told you I didn't want a commitment. I can't tell you that I only want to be friends with you, and then when you start dating somebody else, get mad because you said you only wanted to be friends. Why does it change now that I am with somebody else? that doesn't make any sense, you know? Somebody is trying to move towards you. It could be a Pisces placement, but you have to open your heart up to this individual. And you have to kind of find the strength within yourself to walk away from, I swear to God. Stop it. Stop it. Stop showing up in every read. Scorpio, for the love of God, get off your phone. Put your phone down, go outside, get some fresh air, think about your choices. Why is Scorpio showing up in every reading that I'm doing? Scorpio, would you care to explain to the rest of us why you're doing your little Scorpio thing? Stop snooping. For some of you, there's a Leo that wants to be with you, but you have to walk away from the Scorpio. It's the same. This is what happens when I don't post, and this is why I have to post more. It is springtime. I live in a wooded area. Please. Please. And I have incense going directly into my nostrils. You need to follow your intuition and speak on it. Speak on it here. Because you're being, this is the second time this has come out. This is the same people. These are the same people. These are the same people. These are the same people. YouTube will not share my videos if I'm not posting regularly. You have to feed the algorithm. So where I'm posting sporadically, I have a smaller audience. And it's like, I appreciate people that are watching all my videos. I do. But can we like wait until my views are up to like Scorpio, stop watching the videos. This is the same energy. Somebody is playing games here. You're finding independence. This is the same damn energy. It's the same people. It's the same people. I almost don't want to film this. I almost like just don't want to film this right now. It's annoying. It's really annoying. This is not people that are subscribed to me. This is an energy that is following me because they can't access me through Twitter anymore. I'm not saying that this is totally my energy, but some of this is. And this is what makes me like not want to post, is when I'm being so heavily stalked by people that it's like, I don't want my personal energy to be in every single, like, stop. I feel like it's violating me as an individual, honestly, because people that know me personally know that I'm an intuitive and know that if they go watch my stuff, they feel like they can get information on me, and I talk about my placements. This is pissing me off. Like, you need to have some sort of boundaries with people, especially when somebody has told you or made it clear to you that they don't want a close relationship with you anymore. And I honestly feel like sometimes I don't need to tell you. I don't need to have this conversation with you. Why is this continuing? Why is this continuing? Playing games because somebody's finding their freedom and you're stalking them. They're wanting to reconcile So they're using black magic against you to force you to reconcile with them, Scorpio. There's a Pisces trying to follow their intuition, trying to find their voice here, but they have a problem with a blocked heart. They have a problem opening up to other people. Somebody is struggling to follow their intuition because their ego and their unhealed wounds override their intuition and they're not showing their emotions. This is the same damn energy. And it's honestly, it does piss me off. It does piss me off. Because, again, this is not my subscribers. This is not about you guys. This is about being stalked on the internet. This is about being stalked by people that I don't want in my life and that feel like they can hijack collective readings to get personal readings out of me. Go fuck yourself. I cannot. Yeah, exactly. You are trying to run a smear campaign, trying to gossip, trying to talk shit about me. And because you can't harass me on Twitter anymore, you're going to go harass me on YouTube. What did I say in my other, was it my vlog that I posted? Told you. See, Cancer, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. You've got to protect your energy from these people because they are relentless. They are relentless. It's like once they know you're a good person and that you are very loving, it's like they just harass you. They harass you. And when you don't want them in their life, you don't want them in your life anymore, they go and talk to everybody about what an awful, terrible person you are and start harassing you online, looking for anything to validate their lies. Their lies, because they want to be a victim. This is so, like, stop harassing me. This is harassment. This is harassment. This is energetic harassment that I have to deal with. And if you want to be a reader, if you want to be a content creator, if you want to exist on social media, guys, this is something that you really have to deal with, is that you'll have people that you haven't talked to in 10 years that find out that you're doing well and like start harassing you online. Start harassing you. Harassing. I don't give a shit if it's from a fake page. I can read energy. Stop. And it's annoying when I'm a reader because not every single sign is doing the exact same thing, the exact same people. Stop harassing me. Stop harassing me. You don't know me as a person. You know what you think I can do for you. You don't know me. Stop. This is ridiculous. And Cancer, honestly, this is coming up in your reading, so you might have people that are stalking you online and you don't even know it. These are people from your past that, what did I say? People from your past coming in to try to confront you. Because, boo-hoo, now they're struggling. Boo-hoo, they've been friend-zoned. Boo-hoo, because you took them off a pedestal. And they know that soon you're going to come into money because you're on your shit. And that's why they want to be in your life. You want to play games? You want to harass me? Let's air it out then. You know, let's talk about it. You don't have any capability of making money for yourself. You see somebody that's doing well, that is creative, that is talented, and you think, let me go manipulate her. Oh, I'm so sorry that we couldn't have a relationship. I just didn't know what I wanted. I didn't know what I wanted and I wasn't able to open up to you at the time. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. If I have told you I don't want you in my life, and I'm sorry, blocking you on everything, and I shouldn't have to have a conversation with you. I don't want to have a conversation with you. Because too many people, guys, have you noticed that people that you don't want in your life anymore, that are manipulative, that are obsessive, that stalk you, that harass you, it's like anytime you try to tell them you don't want them in your life anymore, they flip the fuck out and act crazy. You're either going to say some abusive shit to me to try to hurt me and tear me down, make me feel sorry for you. I've had people threaten to kill themselves. Like, it's just so, like, Why are you harassing an individual that you do not know? You don't know me, you know? It's crazy. It's crazy. And these are people that, like, have you ever been in a relationship with somebody? And this is especially if you have a strong 7th house, if you have Libra, have you ever been in a relationship with somebody where you start to recognize that they are in a relationship with a fantasy that is not who I am? Have you ever had that sort of, I'm sure with the Cancer too, with water signs? It's like certain placements, people project their like idea onto you. I get so sick. Somebody else is dealing with this, or this wouldn't come up in your reading. This is relevant for you guys. I promise. But this is also like, we gotta start setting boundaries around this shit, guys. I don't know what I did to my hair. We gotta start setting boundaries around this shit, because honestly, as a divine feminine collective, this is too much. This is too much. This is too much. It's ridiculous that I'm not able to get on here and do a like message for people without being harassed. And that's what it is. If I don't want you in my life, why are you constantly invading my space? And hopping on to every single video that I do is invading my space. Seriously, I stopped doing these readings because I am harassed by karmics. Harassed. Cancer, what is it about us? You know, they just can't get enough of it. You know what it is? It's the Queen of Cups. It's because people get a taste of the love and they lose their minds. Especially, you know what it is for Cancer? It's the mommy energy. Cancers are the mothers of the zodiac, and Capricorn is the father of the zodiac. So Capricorns have daddy energy and Cancers have mommy energy. So you attract a lot of people that have mommy daddy issues and want to play out these issues with you. Do you know how many people have told me, I don't know if I talked about this earlier. I talked about it in one reading, but I've had to restart several readings. The amount of people that have told me that like I have like a big sister energy. It's like they want to be in your energy, Cancer, because you have a safe, you feel safe. And sometimes people can get, and again, this is a Libra energy, it's a Venusian energy, but it can also come from the moon because the moon is maternal, where people are like out of touch with their feminine energy. So they feel your feminine energy, your intuitiveness, your nurturing energy, and they feel uplifted by it, and they start to think, well, if I could just, you know, chain the Cancer to a treadmill, and then this treadmill just produce an endless amount of light for me, and I could leave the Cancer in a basement chained to this treadmill, what could I accomplish in my life? And that's really what it is. That's really what it is that they're not seeing you, they're seeing what their life could be like if they could endlessly manipulate and use you into a one-sided relationship that uplifts them. And what happens to you, they don't care. As long as you're still feeding them, they don't care. Cancer. Reject the karmic timeline that you need to be everyone's mother. And Cancers make the world go round. How many Cancers out there have had to nurse a drunk friend back to health, you know? Had to come in and save the day with mom energy because things were getting too out of hand and you had to come in and save the day. How many Cancers? Many. Cancer men, you can see yourselves out. You can see your crybaby selves to the door. I'm talking to the ladies now. I'm just kidding. Please don't get mad at me. For some of you, like I said, there's a tower coming in because you're finding your confidence and you're meant to be a leader. And there's a karmic here that wants to hold on to you just because they want to be able to feed off of you. They just want to feed off of you. They want to steal your manifestations. And that's the thing, is that you can't be a leader in a partnership with a taker, because that taker is going to run you into the ground. You can't. No great leader in life has been a caretaker to an addict, a narcissist, somebody with problems, or refusing to, an unhealed person that is looking for a surrogate mommy. Because all your time and energy goes to this bottomless pit of, you know, crybaby. I'm being harsh, and that's the thing, is that I don't want to be harsh. I've already talked about this. It's upsetting to be pulled back down into karmic timelines with people that I don't want in my life. Cancer, you feel me? Like, I want to be a mother to my own children that I don't have because of this bullshit. You know, I'm not having kids with somebody like this. No, I'm not having children with a, like, additional child. No, that's not my story. I will be a single and powerful, rich auntie before I will ever be a baby mom to a deadbeat over my dead body. Literally over my dead body. You would have to kill me. No, I won't do it. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being a baby mom. Your children are blessings. I'm saying I don't have kids. So why would I choose that for myself? Why would I choose to have children with somebody that is trash and that only wants to be in my life to see what they could get out of me because they think that I might, you know, help them out financially? I'm not anybody's leg up in life, please. Cancer. No. Start to put boundaries in place here. Resist somebody trying to lure you into their dungeon treadmill with the offer of sex. Somebody feels very lustful towards you, but you've had to cut them off, and you don't need to give them another chance. There's a childhood wound you're playing out here with this individual. You're shifting timelines into something better. Once you walk away, stop giving into these bad habits of this person coming and claiming that they miss you. For some of you, this person has an STD, and they're spreading really vicious gossip about you. I'm telling you, some people are like have problems to where I have heard of people that I'm not like specific names, but there are people out there that would get an STD and would want to pin it on somebody else to make themselves look good. Let's say that I'm in a relationship, but I'm cheating with multiple people. So I'm going to intentionally try to give somebody an STD so I can say that they're the one that gave it to me, when in fact I had it for a few weeks, you know, and I just haven't treated it. Some people have like issues. Some people are very obsessive and like willing to do whatever to feel like they're winning. For some of you, it's not an STD, but this person is experiencing health issues because they have a lot of bad habits. They might like, you know, have addictions that are making them sick. Yeah, this person is doing black magic on you. It's coming from a Scorpio. It's somebody that you ended things with because you could intuitively feel that something was off. For some of you, you intuitively felt that they were dealing with somebody else. Yeah, and it's like they're not fooling anybody. You know this person's cheating. You know this person's lying. You know this person is impulsive and risky. And you're not willing to put up with this anymore. Yeah, it's a karmic. Yes, this karmic is going to reach out to you, Cancer. They're abusive. They're a master manipulator. They're a master manipulator. They're going to tell you that they're in therapy. They're done playing games with you. They're just trying to get you back in alignment with them. You need to protect your energy because this person does black magic on you. Somebody that you let go of because you intuitively knew that they were cheating. You just knew it in your gut and you walked away from this person. It's a Scorpio placement. They're doing reconciliation magic. They're doing magic. They're doing love spells on you. They're doing, you know, return to me. I'm not going to go into all the spells that you could do. They're on the malefic end of it. They're not doing like a, can we reconcile? Can I have another chance? They're doing like binding rituals. This person wants you to belong to them so that they can feed off of you. It's a karmic and they're going to be reaching out to you, but you have to follow your intuition here, Cancer. You intuitively know who you need to let go of, and you intuitively know who your heart belongs to. And the person that your heart belongs to doesn't leave you feeling drained and shitty at the end of the day. That's this person that's doing black magic on you. They make you feel shitty on purpose because that feeds their magic. This is somebody that will go do spells on you and then like text you acting stupid, trying to get a reaction out of you. If you notice that every time they reach out to you, it's like a moon phase, especially a full moon. Especially this past Libra moon. Suddenly, you haven't talked to them in months. All of a sudden, they need to see you right now. They want to come over. If you're not giving them what they want, they're trying to fight you. Yeah, that's because they're trying to get you riled up so that their spells will work better. It's hard to do spells on somebody that doesn't give a shit. So I have to make you give a shit. I have to get you to have sex with me. I have to feed you, you know, the spell work. I have to go to your house and sprinkle it around your house and your floors. I have to go to your house and steal some of your hair. You know, they have to impose themselves into your space in order to get that to work. You see what happened at the beginning of this reading? That's because they're invading my boundaries. They're invading my personal space. They know right now that I am channeling, so they feel like they can connect to me intuitively. And that's why I have to be careful what I post. You know why this is happening right now is because I posted a selfie. People know that typically when I post a selfie, I'm doing readings. And that's why I've like done my makeup and I'm wearing like, you know, an outfit because I work at home. I'm like wearing like a t-shirt most times, you know, most days. I don't like to wear makeup every day. I like to wear makeup like maybe once a week. I told you. This person is trying to intentionally create chaos in your life, especially in the form of gossip or with the blue chakra. They're either contacting you, trying to get you to talk to them, trying to get information out of you, or they're calling on other people. They know somebody that knows you that they're trying to get them to reach out to you. This person wants they want a new beginning with you in love. But there's somebody that's unfaithful they've had multiple third parties on you. And they are manipulative. They use magic against you. And then this person stalks you as well because they want a reunion here. And they know that you're at a crossroads. You have a lot coming at you. You have, you know, different things are manifesting and you need to choose your path, how to move forward. And you've decided that you want to cut this person out and put your attention elsewhere. Now that they're not getting the attention they want out of you, here they come, hot and heavy. Now they want commitment. Now they're the emperor. But this isn't a high vibrational emperor. This is a low vibrational emperor. In a high vibration, the emperor is a divine masculine. It's somebody that's in a divine masculine energy, doing the right thing, taking charge, leadership. In a low vibration, the emperor is somebody that wants to control everything. They're aggressive, they're possessive, they want to control everything. Somebody is wanting to offer long-term commitment to you, Cancer. This is somebody that like sees having a family with you, but you need to kind of disconnect for a little bit and decide what it is that you truly want in order to move forward. Because like I said, you're manifesting a partner, but it's because you're in an energy where you're ready for a divine partner. You have karmics coming at you too. And oftentimes spirit will kind of test you to make sure, because in order to be with a divine partner, you have to finish karmic cycles. So if this is your divine partner, but you haven't totally finished this karmic cycle with a shitty ex that you have, you would get into a relationship and then the shitty ex would come back trying to mess with your relationship, and you kind of need to be in a space where it's like, no. You need to be in a no before you even get into a relationship, because that's the thing. Any relationship, there are ups and downs. What relationship have you ever had in your life with somebody that's a close relationship that you've never like disagreed? You've never like had a disagreement, you know? That's not possible. Not if you're like being genuine with the other person. If you water yourself down, sure. But like close relationships that you've had with somebody where you've been yourself with them, you fight. That's part of like being close to somebody, is that people are different people. Unless you're codependent and enmeshed and, you know, forming the same personality, you are going to have differing opinions. You were raised differently. You think differently. You're different people. You had different life experiences, you know? So you have to be in a place that you're strong enough within yourself that you're not tempted when things are challenging. And it's not about your partner, because it's about, you know, being in a place where you're not seeking validation from others. Because there are a lot of people that are unhealed and need validation. So when they're not getting that from their partner, they start to look elsewhere. They start to entertain, you know, flirting with the coworker. They start to, you know, talk back and forth with an ex. They start to, you know, get on a dating site because they're not feeling valued by their partner. They're not feeling attention from their partner. And if you're not able to communicate that, hey, I need more attention, or like, I'm not really happy right now, can we like switch this, you know, can we figure this out? You kind of have to be in a space where you can communicate that, you can get that across to your partner, or you're just with a partner that has a similar attachment style and a similar, well, I don't want to say attachment style, has a like harmonious attachment style to yours. If you have similar, you know, that can be bad or good. It depends on where you are in your healing process. And, you know, triggering each other. Anyways, that's irrelevant. You get what I'm saying. No relationship is perfect. Every relationship takes work. Every relationship is hard. Moving from being single to in a committed partnership, especially if you've been single for a while and doing the healing work, it's going to be there are going to be challenges. There are going to be things that you don't think are a big deal that are a big deal to your partner, and that you're going to have to find, you know, compromise. So if you're somebody that you feel closed off from your partner right now, and you're not healed enough to say no to temptation, you might give into it, and then you're going to ruin a partnership that is fated, and Spirit's not going to have that. Spirit's not going to have that, because you're not going to receive a blessing that you ruin. And I mean, you might, but you might receive a blessing and then ruin it before it even starts. But Spirit wants divine partners together that are healed, especially like moving into the new generation. We need more healed people having children and raising children that don't have to go to therapy because of what their parents, how their parents behaved in their childhood, you know? So anyways, we're just rambling at this point. I'm sorry for like, I'm not sorry though, because like that's the reality of like what I'm talking about. You know, this is what I'm talking about being a person that people are not respecting basic boundaries I'm putting into place, and people acting like I'm a terrible, awful person that they never ever want to see or talk to again. But you cannot go one video without stalking me. You know, that does not make sense. And I'm tired of having to deal with that. And I'm tired of having people drain me, and it's a distraction from what I'm meant to be doing. And people that are part of your soul collective and meant to be on your path would not distract you, you know? I saw something, I believe it was on Instagram. Somebody posted something. It's one of those like generic posts, but it said, you know, if it's from God, it won't distract you from your relationship with God, you know? And that's what this is, because this is my mission. And if it's something that is causing so much chaos in my life that I'm not able to do what I'm supposed to do and what helps other people, that's karmic. And that's a narcissistic, egotistical energy that is trying to manipulate me into handing my power over, where my power is, this is what God wants for my light. You know, my light and my power and the work and prayers of my ancestors, we did not do all of this work so that some lazy ass bum can be catered to and, you know, their ego petted for the rest of their life while they do nothing. You know, that's not where I'm supposed to go with my life. And I'm not going to disrespect the work I've done. I'm not going to disrespect my ancestors, my guides, my subscribers that have tolerated this on and off behavior with views, you know, not views with videos. It's disrespectful on all accounts, you guys. You know what I mean? So if anybody's still here, thanks for watching. We're getting through it. You know, the more that we address it and the more that we take our power back, we'll come out on the other side. It's just getting them to go away. And part of that is removing access to me, and it's going to bleed into my YouTube readings for a little bit. And I'm sorry guys, but you know, I can't control the audience. I can't. It's too much. This is why we're going to be moving some stuff to Patreon so that we can get messages out without this energy. And I'm totally expecting to some of them to pay the $3. So I might have to like up my thing. I don't know, guys. We'll see what happens. I'll let you guys know more as I've like figured it out. But anyways, thanks. Goodbye.